Hello and welcome to our third edition of Jam Time, what I like to call the Soul Edition, aka Singer Supreme Edition.
Ooh.
I thought you'd like that, Ben. I am here with Ben Hinkebein and Aina. And you just performed a lovely little number for us. Ben, will you tell us about your song?
Yeah, I wrote that song about a place that my grandparents used to live in South City, St. Louis. And they had to sell the house that they bought in 1962 after my grandfather passed away. And it meant a lot to me, that place, because I grew up there. So it's kind of a sad song, but it means a lot, and I feel like it comes through in the lyrics of the song.
Yeah, that does. That does. It's powerful. Miss Cook, you want to tell us about your number?
Miss Cook. Our number is called Scared. It was written by our keyboardist, Kevin Jerez. Unfortunately, he had engagement. He could not be here tonight. But I wrote the lyrics and the melody to it. It's kind of a whole group effort, really. He just came up with the groove and everything. Sent it to me. I wrote some stuff over it. That's kind of how I felt at the time. I just met this guy and I was like, I don't know. Should I trust you? I think I'm scared of loving you. And then all the guys, we just kind of got together and Scared was born.
Born's good.
There you go. Born, yeah.
Born or conceived, one of the two.
There you go. Yup.
And tell me about Soul Glo. How long have you guys been around?
Soul Glo started last July. We had an offer. We had been rehearsing, and it was when Mojo's was still Mojo's, and we had 3 days to help Mojo's fill an empty slot for the night after 4th of July. And so the GM of the place said, "You guys have a band?" It was midnight on Wednesday. And she said, "Could you play on Saturday?" We said, "I guess." And we threw together a quick set of stuff we've been rehearsing and came out and played, and that was the birth of Soul Glo.
Mm-hmm. And a wonderful birth it was, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was good.
And what about Chickawa?
I actually joined Chickawa after Chickawa was already Chickawa. Their lead singer, I believe, had to focus on his school studies and whatnot. We all met through this wonderful human being called Lloyd Warden, who is kind of guiding us through this journey. He kind of put it all together. The drummer, Kevin Brown, started it, and just one day someone just calls me and was like, "Yo, you want to sing some funk?" Didn't really know what funk was. I was like, I guess I'll learn to sing funk. That's cool. And then I did, and that was about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, and we're still together.
That is the most telltale sign that you were not born in this country.
I was not born. Yeah.
Will you tell us about yourself a little bit?
I was born and raised in Madagascar. I moved here when I was 19 years old to go to the University of Missouri. That's pretty much the whole story.
Okay. Short and sweet.
Yeah. So where I grew up, there is funk and soul, I guess, but I just didn't grow up around it. And I only got to really, get to know it when I joined Chickawa, which I'm very grateful for. So I keep learning new stuff. These guys are really good at what they do. They have just so much knowledge about music, theory, and they got soul, man. And I'm learning every day. I love it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We got soul.
Yeah, we're super bad.
I kind of got a soul now, I guess.
You always had the soul.
Oh, thank you.
You can't just get soul.
Oh.
Now, speaking of soul, I assume that's part of what inspired you guys to want to become singers and lead vocalists.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ben, you have exuberant soul. You have surplus soul almost. It oozes from you.
I grew up singing in church, and I feel like if you sing in church, you can't avoid soul. It's all around you. Get everybody singing those harmonies. You find this beautiful, transcendent kind of thing that takes you away, and it's kind of guided me ever since I was a little kid. And when I moved to Columbia, I got really, really good instruction and was able to sort of hone a natural ability that I had.
And so how did you come into singing?
I've always loved singing for as long as I remember. My mom sang to me when I was younger. My dad has been performing since as long as I can remember as well. He kind of taught me how to sing. I've always been a huge fan of Aretha Franklin and Stevie Wonder. That's what I grew up listening to. And from my dad, those were like the two only like American things I listened to when I grew up. That was it. And I always wanted to sing. I have a passion for it. I feel like I have all these feelings and things I can't really express with words or anything else but singing, and that's how I choose to do it.
Good choice.
Oh, thanks.
So let's talk about Columbia. What are some of the other singers that are in the peer circle that you guys respect?
I have to say that one of the people who has inspired me the most to really get after it is BC from the band Don't Mind Dying. Because he was always around. He's an industry guy. He tends bar. And, so I've had beers from him before I saw him sing. And then I see him get on stage. And he's a big dude, cuts an imposing figure. And you don't quite know what to expect. And this huge, powerful, high tenor comes out of his body that just shakes everything off of the walls. And it blew my mind. And I mean, when somebody can do a pristine Robert Plant impression, you know that like there's something special going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that is a rarity.
it really is.
Mm-hmm. And what about you, Anna?
I was gonna say him.
Oh, stolen thunder.
I really like your singing.
Oh,
guys,
me?
so, yeah,
You were gonna say
you.
me.
I was gonna
Oh.
say you. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say you.
Wow. That's
Well,
nice.
I agree with your choice as well, but
I
you.
blush.
Because you were, honestly, when I first moved here, I wasn't. I used to sing back home for a living, I guess. Not really. Yeah, I used to do it a lot, and I kind of wanted to get away from it when I first moved here. And I think hearing you, did you sing at also
Probably one of those Monday Night Blues jams.
definitely one of those. Were the first few Monday Nights Blues jams that I went to. I kind of sat in the back, so I was terrified to even like sign up or anything. I'm pretty sure I heard you there. Yeah. Jenny Teeter is also one of my favorites. She's an amazing
She's
human
such a
being.
sweetheart.
She really is, and also a great singer.
Mhm.
Jenny
Yeah.
Teeter and the Fevers.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I heard Stevie Wonder earlier. Now
Yeah.
we're about ready to enjoy some Stevie Wonder
Yeah.
ourselves, right?
Yeah, we think we're gonna whip together a little jam session on some Stevie.
Mm-hmm. What Stevie are we about to hear?
We're gonna do a little signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
I am excited. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and get straight to it then.
All right.